I bought 15,000 cards for $80, and this is how I turn cards people say are trash into cash. Let's talk about shipping cards. This is actually one of the most intimidating parts of the business, especially if you're not used to shipping things on the regular. At least I know for me, it definitely was. Because I looked at an envelope like this, and I thought to myself, how do I know this is gonna make it safely to its destination without tracking or anything like that? Well, guess what? Our postal service is pretty amazing, and we can trust, not 100%, but most of the time, our packages and envelopes are gonna make it to their destination as intended. So how do I package cards? Well, number one is you need your envelopes. I use these for any orders valued at or below $25. So how do I actually ship cards in these envelopes? Well, I have my envelope, super important, and then I also have these cardboard cutouts. I know some businesses like to use different types of supplies for protecting their cards, but here's what I do is I simply tape cards to the bottom or to the top. I'll safely fold it in half so that there is some protection there, and make sure that that's taped securely within the envelope. I typically like to tape this to the left or right of the envelope so it's not right there in the middle. And that's how I ship cards. For you and your business, it's gonna look totally different, and that's understandable because you have access to different types of supplies at different costs, etc., etc. But one thing that stays the same for you and me are stamps. And so I'm going to talk about 3 different types of stamps that I use. 2 of them I don't hear talked about very often, but they're super important. And so here we go. Number 1 is the Forever stamp. This is your standard stamp, and I buy these by the roll straight from the Postal Service. The other 2 stamps I don't hear talked about very often are non-machinable stamps and added ounce stamps. Non-machinable stamps are actually super important. I use these for any orders over 9 or 10 cards. The second one is the added ounce stamp. So any envelope that weighs more than 1 ounce needs additional postage on it. And you do not want to be putting multiple Forever stamps on the envelope. Yes, this will cover your postage, but you could be spending a lot of additional money that you don't have to be. So don't miss out on the opportunity to pick up these cheaper stamps that you can add to envelopes to make sure that your postage is covered for your heavier envelopes. Wow, that was a lot of information on shipping and stamps. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to follow, and if you're feeling crazy, hit that share button. Peace.